Well, hello everyone. Happy weekend. How is everyone doing today? We are so glad you joined us here at In the Spotlight with myself and with my co-host Julia. Hi, Julia.
Hi, Tyra. How are you?
I'm excellent. I can't believe we're doing a interview on Sunday. So this is really neat. I just think it's going to be a really interesting interview. That's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very motivating. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll just get a bit of business out of the way. If you have followed us before, we are, of course, on Facebook and YouTube. Please like, follow, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We absolutely love getting out the word of Onpassive because it is so advantageous to anybody anywhere, honestly. So you're going to find that out as we listen to our guest today. Julia, did you want to add anything else?
Yeah, I just wanted to, Tyra, you already covered it, that at AJ Internet Solutions is where you can find the repeat or the replay, I should say, and on YouTube. But for Tyra, it is TN Grow Wealth Together. So also on YouTube and Facebook. We welcome you to subscribe, to follow, to whatever you can, and check out our old interviews, this interview, and whatever in the future about Onpassive. Also, I wanted to touch base. One more thing is, if you have never heard of Onpassive before, I suggest you go to onpassive.com, which is the website. It'll give you all the information about the products and more. There's blogs. There's so much information there. It might be overload, but it's actually very, very good. It's a good foundation. So I just wanted to touch base on that.
Yes. So without further ado, Julia, do you want to take it away?
Yes. Hello. I want to introduce Victor from the UK. Hello. How are you?
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. This is Victor Olajide Ogunmolade from London, United Kingdom. It's a great pleasure to be here this afternoon. Thank you and God bless you.
It's our pleasure and our honor to have you here today. I just wanted to get you to briefly introduce yourself, and also, you're a natural born motivator. I read all your posts and I just love them. I just wanted to let you know. Also, well, once you introduce yourself, could you give us a brief history on how you became a motivator and what it means to you to be an Onpassive founder?
Okay. Yeah. I'm a family man, with blessed with three children, married, based in UK. Well, I was born in Nigeria. I grew up in Nigeria. Unfortunately, I lost my parents at age 12. And at that point in time, I made up my mind that I'm going to be a world changer. And since then, I struggle a lot back home in Nigeria before I came to United Kingdom. And ever since I've been in United Kingdom, things have been going up and down. But I realized my dream, right from age 12, when I said I want to become a world changer. I like encouraging people. I like talking to people to see their life change, because that was the legacy that my mother left behind. And I said I will continue with that legacy. So when I came to UK, I was, working as a race safety officer. I did that for 13 good years. I was living from hand to mouth and from paycheck to paycheck without nothing good to write him about. But I got to a point, I said, oh, since I have, a passion for talking, for helping people, why not go into my dream? And that is what, inspired me to become a motivational speaker. I started, attending events, business event. And it was there that someone that I met, located me, discovered me that, Victor, you are very talented. That why not take this, your motivational speaking to a new level? And that is how I started, speaking. I've been to, so many parts of the world, as far as Australia, giving motivational speeches, and lives have been changed. And it's not me, it's just by the grace of God. And that is how, what I do before I came into Onpassive.
Wow.
Oh, that's phenomenal. That's a great, great history and story. So what what does it mean to you to be an Onpassive founder?
Apparently my case is so different to all other Gofounders. I used to say this because I was going through one of my motivational speeches on YouTube, and a video pop-up made by Roger, Peter, and Red Frame. And I said, what is all this? And the spirit told me to go into it to see what is happening on that video. And I listened to the video from the beginning to the end. And immediately, the Holy Spirit, I'm a Christian, told me, go into this opportunity. It's going to be life-changing. And that was the day I became a Gofounder. I paid my Gofounder straight away, even before I knew my sponsor. So I became a Gofounder. And what made me to go into Onpassive was, I've been traveling all around the whole world, and I used to think about this, that what if I cannot travel, how would I earn? How would I continue, my life? And that was what, made me to jump into some online businesses, two to be precise. One worked very well, the other, failed. And I said, I'm not going to do anything pertaining to online business anymore. But fortunately, as God will have it, Onpassive came and just pop up on my video. And, I became a Gofounder that very day.
Wow.
And when was that, Victor?
That was August 27, 2020.
Wow.
About 8 months ago now.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Wow. That's something. Well, I must say, Victor, just hearing a bit of your story, what a beautiful legacy your mother has left for you, of those memories you have in your heart, and how you're feeling so motivated and having that kind of heart, because motivators are people that want to help people.
Exactly.
I see that all the
Absolutely.
time. Yes. And so you have this mission now, and just wait, I have it here. So this mission that you have now is driving you, you know. So talk to us about the mission that's on your heart and why you feel you want to do things the way you're doing things as far as getting Onpassive out there.
Yeah, thank you. The very week that I became a Gofounder, that very week I was fortunate to attend the corporate webinar in which Ash, the CEO, was there. So he spoke that day, and his dream, his goal, his vision was so contagious because it was what I was thinking. It was what is in my heart that Ash was talking about. And what was it? To help a lot of people, to help the poor, the less privileged around the whole world, and not just pocket the money, just to help people. And that was the goal I've always have in my mind, that how can I help a lot of people around the whole world, to make their life better and their life change for better, their financial circumstances. And the mission, I have from that day was, I will continue. When after I listened to Ash's message, I said to myself that I will go around the whole world, not just Nigeria, where I was born, even UK, wherever. I will go around the world and promote Onpassive, because Onpassive is a vehicle that we can use to help others, help our family, help our friends, help our loved ones, and help all those people that are looking for help out there. People that are dying of hunger, people that don't have good water to drink, people that don't have a place to sleep, to put their head on. And I said, I'll go out there and spread this news for me to be able to, help a lot of people. And that is my mission. And when I'm talking about Onpassive, I get very, very excited when I get this kind of call up to come and speak about Onpassive. I get super, super excited because I want people that are listening to me to take it seriously, to know that Onpassive is a real business with real product, with real people that have heart, behind it. So it is not a play, it is not a child play. It is not an MLM like, all those companies that all those programs that you put money and you lose money. So that is why I have the mission to go around the whole world to spread the news about Onpassive. Because if I can change 1,000 lives, those 1,000 lives will change another 1,000 lives. And the life will become easier for everybody, and not just me alone or you alone. And that is the mission I have. And that is the exact mission that Ash Mufala has got, the CEO. Is, I always, I respect him. I pray for him day, night. Me and my wife, we always pray for him and his family, because he's such an exemplary and extraordinarily, life human being that is transcend in this realm. He's such a huge inspiration to me, and a special breed, not just to me, to everybody around the whole world. It's a real gift to us, because I've never seen a CEO of a tech company that will say that he wants to share his wealth among all others. We have Bill Gates, we have Jeff Bezos, we have Mark Zuckerberg, we have Larry Page, and so on. How many of them has got the heart of the people that wants to share the wealth among the people? So that is why, Ash Mufara dream is so contagious. It's irresistible. You cannot resist it if you have the heart to help others. Thank you.
I gotta clap. That's awesome. You can't not get fired up about passive because of what you just said, like the very heart of it. I mean, as you said, what CEO that he could be a billionaire on his own. And what he's creating is stopping to help everyone, humanity, and the way he's got this system set up. So I just, before we move on, I just want to ask you, because you kind of opened the door about MLMs or affiliate, the different kind of marketing going on there. So explain to us why Onpassive is none of those. Why Onpassive stands out from the crowd. Like it is becoming the top dog. So go ahead, Victor.
Thank you very much. This is a very, very wonderful question that I get asked most of the times. And I love the question because not many people know about Onpassive, because people are thinking Onpassive is still the same MLM or program, things like that. And I want to, give clarity to this today for those that are watching and listening to me. Onpassive is not MLM. Why? Because in MLM or those Ponzi or programs, they tell you go and look for Mr. A, Mr. B before you can earn money. The MLM, they use the people that just joined, they use their money to pay the people up. Yeah. So Onpassive is so different entirely because you don't have to recruit, you don't have to sell, you don't have to bring anybody into Onpassive. So as a matter of fact, you cannot compare Onpassive to MLM, because with Onpassive, without you bringing anybody, as long as you come in, you have won. Not you will win, you have won already. Even as a Gofounder, without you bringing anybody. So MLM does not work that way. MLM, you have to. I've done MLM before. I have to bring people to the company, to the program before I can earn. Onpassive is not like that. Just secure your Gofounder account, and that is it. You have won already. So you don't have to bring anybody, and that is why it's so different from MLM.
I love it. Well, I have a friend in Rwanda, and she was talking about the issues with the government because everything has to be passed, and even governments are still with the mindset that Onpassive is like an MLM or an affiliate. So that's why I asked that question, because from the start, we really want to be able to establish that Onpassive is an AI, a tech company. It's none of those, ways of doing business that in the past we have seen.
Exactly.
No. In fact, as a matter of fact, if Onpassive has nothing to do with MLM, I wouldn't have joined at all. Because I've done 2 MLM programs. One was successful for just 4 years, and it went down the drain. Some of the people that joined later lost out. The second one lasted for just 1.5 years. And the people that joined later also lost out. And that was the day I said no more because of my reputation. My reputation is priceless. And I said to myself, I made a promise, I will never promote any program on the internet to my people, to anybody again. So Onpassive, when I checked Onpassive before I became Gofounder that very day, Onpassive has everything that I was looking for. They promote for you, they market for you, they have products, legitimate and viable products that people are already using now.
Yes.
So everything that you can think of, Onpassive will give it to you. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. Exactly. So it has nothing to do with MLM. It is not MLM. Thank you.
Yes, that's awesome.
And you know, I do have to add that a lot of people have been burnt so many times with the MLM or other affiliate marketing that they come here and they're just so worried that they have to do it again. But when they come in, they pay their $97 US and secure their founder position. They're like, oh my goodness, I don't have to do anything. Not that people won't do anything. It's just that they do not have to talk to their friends, get people in and do the MLM thing. So I agree with you and your passion. It just, I can't stop smiling. My face, my cheeks hurt.
The reason why some people are saying that, oh, maybe this company is another MLM things, I would say it's lack of education. Mm-hmm. Understanding will make you outstanding. And that is why Onpassive offers money back guaranteed for 30 days. So if you get in, pay your $97, you have access to Gofounder back office. So you can study, educate yourself of what is happening and what has been going on. You would be able to decide if it is for you or not. And you'll be able to decide if it is MLM or not. So I will encourage people to get in first. Educate yourself, because lack of education is a killer disease. If you don't know anything about Onpassive, you will say, oh, it is MLM, and you miss out. Right. So the best advice I will give to anybody is to get in first. Test it. See what is in the back office to decide if it is MLM or not. But I can tell you boldly, I've been in this company for good 8 months. It has nothing to do with MLM at all. Onpassive will do everything for you.
Exactly. And, I think a lot of people are now looking at it and they go to onpassive.com and they start to see the viability and the sustainability of it. So it's starting to catch on. They're still the people that don't educate themselves, the fact that you don't have to do anything is one thing, but you'd still need to educate yourself, and you still have to get in the know, and you have to go into the back office. The rest is done for you. But you're right, Victor, 100%. You have to educate yourself. Otherwise, and that's why there's a lot of naysayers, is because they do not educate themselves. So I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Julia, did you have something else?
I did. I was looking at your posts on Facebook and I just can't stop reading them. You talk about attitude and the path to success is determined by your action. And we touched on that a little bit. Why is being an Onpassive founder the right path and right action?
Yes, good question. Onpassive, when you see Onpassive or you talk about Onpassive or you know about Onpassive, Onpassive is doing what no other company has ever done before. And I don't think, this is my personal opinion, I don't think it will ever happen, because Onpassive has created, developed, built their own product. They are not borrowed products. They build it from scratch. Over 50 unique, proprietary, legitimate, and viable products for the company that people will be using, and they are giving this out to customer for a ridiculous price, everything integrated together and incorporated with artificial intelligence. It has never, ever been done before. And I don't think it will ever, ever happen on this planet Earth. And that is why I am saying, and I'm so passionate about talking about Onpassive, that our people, wherever they are all over the world, as long as you are human being, you don't want to miss this great opportunity, because it is the right path to success. It is the right path to greatness. It is the right path to make you a channel of blessing, to bless others, to bless your community, to bless your world, to change your world. That is Onpassive. That is what it's created for. It is created for human being. I hope you get it.
Yes, I do. But I do have a question to ask you. So once you come in, it's $97 US to secure the founder position. But I think a lot of people are worried about, okay, what's in it for me and how much am I going to have to pay in the long run? So can you touch on that a little bit to help people understand that this, we know it's not an MLM and all, but
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people, when they come in or they talk to me, are really worried about.
Thank you. Thank you. Good question, because people want to know what they are going into. And that is, I mean, a reasonable person will ask that anyway. I will ask that too. So it's a very good question. And the answer is, when you come to Onpassive to become a Gofounder, who are Gofounders? Gofounders are visionaries. They believe in the vision. They have faith in the vision, and they support the vision. That is why we are called Gofounders. We make the company to exist. The company is not yet launched to the whole world. So when you pay your $97, that is a membership. That you become a member of Gofounder. And that is for the first year. When we go into the public, that $97 starts from that day onward for the first year. It could have been $997. But because Ash wants to help a lot of people around the whole world, he knows that some people in the third world country won't be able to afford this. And that is why he's so generous. And he's giving us, giving us the opportunity, the chance to be able to become Gofounder for $97. So when you become when you pay your $97, when we launch to the public, we activate our account. We become customers. Gofounder become customer, and we become reseller. So that activation fees is between $100 to $250 that we have to pay to activate our account. Once we pay that, we are telling Onpassive, go and do everything for us. The job that we are supposed to do by introducing it to people, Onpassive is using artificial intelligence to go and do the work for us. And that is what we are paying for. You only pay once. You don't pay monthly. The monthly subscription is taken from your profit that the Onpassive generates for you. So it is not out from it's not from your pocket. And at the end of the first year, you are going to pay Gofounder membership as well, which is going to be around $997 to $1,000 at the end of first year. But who will ever be in Onpassive for first year and you have made a lot of oranges, you will be happy and be glad to pay that new membership. And if you know that it's not by force, if you cannot continue, you don't have to pay it. You can just become the seller, be a reseller. But the opportunity, the benefits will elude you if you don't renew your membership as a Gofounder. Now, how do you earn money? When you look at the magnitude of Onpassive, a company that has built 50 products integrated together, incorporated with artificial intelligence, you know that lots of customers will be coming to this company. Why? Because of the ridiculous price, because of the better features, because of the extra value that this product will be giving to people. I'll give you an example. Zoom, for example. Zoom has got 300 million subscribers that are using them on a daily basis. 300 million. Yes. In the last 2 years, Zoom made a net profit of $129 billion. B for Bravo, $129 billion. perhaps because of COVID-19. That is just one company, Zoom. We have Oconnect, a company like Zoom, but far, far, far better than Zoom. In our own Zoom, you have unlimited. It is unlimited. Whether you have 1,000 participants, 10,000 participants, 20,000 participants, it is still the same ridiculous price that you pay. Apart from that, our Oconnect, which is one of our products, will be, will be telling you that we have different languages. Different languages, about 57. That when you are on Oconnect and you are doing meeting, whatever you are doing, it will be translated in other languages, 57 languages. Zoom does not have that. Unlimited, Zoom does not have that. When you go to a certain level in Zoom, from 100 participants, they increase the charges. 200, 300. Companies are paying several thousands of dollars. We, the Onpassive, we pay 6,500 until Ash increased the participant to 20,000. Onpassive was paying 6,500 to Zoom on a monthly basis. It is more than that now. Imagine Onpassive. This is just one product that has got Oconnect, and they are giving it to customer for about $250 to $300. And not only that, it is unlimited with different languages. Not only that, you also have access to all other products that we have. Imagine Peer, Net, Bless, Create, Domain, Hosting, Academy, Canteen, Wallet, you name it. You understand what I'm saying? Which company on the planet Earth would not want to switch from Zoom to Onpassive?
Yes.
I have not found the company on the planet, because every company want to save money. They want to save costs, and that is the extra value that Onpassive has created for the whole world. So when you are thinking about how much can I make as a Gofounder, that will answer your question, because we are going to be having truckloads of customers that will be switching from Google, from Zoom, from tracker company that are there. They will be switching to Onpassive. Why? Because we have better features with artificial intelligence. It's unlimited. I mean, it's priceless. Thank you.
Man.
And it's all under one umbrella, one password.
Exactly. It's under the umbrella of Onpassive. Everything. It's a one-stop shop solution.
Well, and folks that you're listening to this, honestly, this is just touching the iceberg, what Victor is sharing with us. Like, Onpassive is so mind-blowing when you come in and you begin to realize, like he mentioned, several of the products. So if you look at one is like a standalone company.
That's correct.
Let alone 50 plus. So it's just we're just touching the tip of the iceberg. Gone are the days that you have to come in as an online marketer or business or whatever it is you're doing. Gone are the days that you've got to find your traffic. You've got to figure out the targeting. You've got to do all the advertising. You've got to maintain those customers. Those days are gone. Folks, if you're listening
Tyra and Julia, I'll give you an example. Where you live in America, where you are living now in America, you pay for gas, you pay for electricity, you pay for phone bill, you pay for water, you pay for different kinds of bills to different companies. Imagine a new company comes to you and say, oh, all those services that you are paying for with different companies, we will provide it for you. Just pay us $50 a month. What will you do? You will join straight away without hesitation. And apart from that, you will spread the news to all your friends, because the new company is giving you extra values and everything under the umbrella of that company. You just pay once monthly. That's it.
And who doesn't want to save?
Exactly.
Who does not want to save?
Exactly.
Well, and we've heard so many times, I mean, we all have residual bills. Why not take residual income? I mean, it just seems to make sense, right?
That's right.
Oh, it's you know, folks, I want to say again, Julia mentioned this at the beginning. If you go to the company website, onpassive.com, it is packed full of information. You can get back to any of us because we privately share our invitations with people. And I mean, Victor said it. You just have to get in for 97 USA.
Yeah.
And you come in, you get a back office, you come in, you get to look, you can figure out what's going on, and you can decide. I mean, you've got the 30 days. It's like, yeah. Wow, what better opportunity?
And everyone helps everyone, and there's no competition. Right. That to me is bonus.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
So Victor, just to close off, I have one more question for you. And I know in little bits and pieces, we've kind of covered it, but you know, we're seeing how Onpassive is changing literally the internet and the ecosystem of how business is done. Now, what do you feel that it's going to look like going forward with what Onpassive is going to do, because it is so disruptive?
Yeah, I think from my own personal perspective, I think Onpassive is going to cause earthquake. The reason why I say it's going to cause earthquake on the internet is because the way people do business online or offline, the way people struggle to even get customer to buy their products is going to be changed totally. Because why? Onpassive has got the tools and services to make life easier for everybody on the planet. Whether you are an internet marketer, you are an MLM, you own a shop, you are a shop owner, you are a businessman, you have a company, Onpassive has got everything for you to use. Look at old staff. No company on the planet will not want to use old staff. That is just one of our products as well. And old staff comes with different, kinds of products and features, better features that any company out there would love to use. So I think that all these companies that are there now, I'm not saying they are going to be wiped off, but I can assure you that Onpassive will capture at least half of their customers. And when Onpassive capture half of their customers, that's a game changer. Because from there, people will realize that Onpassive is giving customers extra values that has never, ever, ever been done before and will never, ever be done again. So, from my own opinion, it's going to cost internet quick, honestly. Because people will want Onpassive. Either you like it or not, you cannot do without Onpassive because of the products. And Onpassive continue to build more products. We are not just staying at that 50. Onpassive will continue to build products. Anything you want online for you to succeed, for business to succeed, we have it. We have it. Thank you.
Oh, that's marvelous.
And I just wanted to add, Victor, you're part of the leadership team from the UK and Ireland, and you guys are actually going to be doing some shows once COVID subsides and restrictions and things like that. You guys are actually, there's a team of 8 of you that are going to be going around and promoting Onpassive in the next year or so. So did you just want to quickly touch base on that, and then we'll let you go?
They fortunately, it's a privilege. I'm one of the UK Ireland leadership, and the plan is that when this COVID-19 pandemic is out of the way, totally, we plan to start live events. And the reason why we want to start live event is to still spread the news to people that don't believe, or to people that have not heard about it. Even though Onpassive will be doing the advertising for us, but we want to see more people. We want to see more lives being changed. So that is why, we plan to start live event, because when you see people doing live event and you can see one-on-one, that gives you belief, faith, hope that you are talking to real people, that you are dealing with real people. And that is why we concluded that we will do live events so that we can spread the word around the whole world, not just UK and Ireland alone. For me, I've made up my mind that I will be going around the whole world to help, other countries, because my job is motivational speaking, and it's my passion, it's what I enjoy doing, and I've done it, for some companies, travel to so many parts of the world, giving inspirational speeches, and people were just flocking into the program. But unfortunately, like I said before, MLM, all those, no. Onpassive is the radio. It's a done deal.
You're welcome to come to British Columbia, Canada, anytime.
Definitely. That for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. I will be there. Trust me.
Oh,
right on.
That's wonderful. Well, Victor, we sure appreciate what you have shared with us. For anyone listening, listen over and over and hear what Victor is saying here, because this is of great value. And we all are sharing this because we have caught the vision and we realize how amazing Onpassive is to help anyone, anywhere. So Victor, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. You're welcome. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you. Take care.
Bye.
Well, Julia? Yeah.
My face hurts. The passion. I mean, you can't help but, if you have a bad day, listen to Victor, and all of a sudden your day is great again. So it's so nice to see the passion, and that was fantastic. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, indeed. Well, we're seeing that time and time again, that as people come into Onpassive and they catch that vision, as we've said before, people are getting fired up, like seriously. And the reason being is this is something so different from what we've seen before, that it completely turns the tables. At one time it was us doing the work, us trying to advertise, all those things that we've talked about. But now the tables have been turned. And now we're going to pay, as Victor mentioned, $100 to $250 subscription per month for Onpassive to do everything. You pay it one time out of pocket. After that, it comes out of your profit, because Onpassive is building this business. They do the targeting. And I mean, if you have ever been online with a business, come on, you know how hard it is to get targeted traffic, good targeted traffic. So this is worth way more than $97 for your founding position. It's worth way more, even if it ends up being $250 a month. It's worth way more.
Well, it's definitely a game changer, and we all look forward, of course, to the day that it becomes public. But at the same time, we just see the vision, and that's all that matters at this point. So if you've ever done anything like MLM or affiliate marketing, you understand what it is about the actual advertising, targeted trafficking, the themes. Oh my goodness. The money going out and not getting anything back. So so it's priceless.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Julia, you wanted to add something.
No, I just said thank you.
Okay. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And please just reach out to any of us. We would be more than welcome, more than happy to help you out, because we do want to see people succeed. And that is the whole heart of Onpassive.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you another time.